What's happening? I want to talk about this musical component of the Bible that, I mean, it's always been there. Like, they make songs like songs based on the Bible, but in all actuality, the whole book of Psalms is a book of songs. So people draw so much strength from these scriptures, and it's just in the word. It's like reading the lyrics. You haven't even really tasted the full bang when it comes to Psalms, because if you've never heard them sung, or if you're unprivy to the fact that that's where they pick up more momentum there. And I want to describe some things. Okay, to praise basically means to speak well of or show appreciation and gratitude. That's praise, okay? Worship is strictly to do with posturing, okay? So, true worship is to literally kiss someone's feet, okay? That's what worship means. That's why everyone bows to the king, foreheads to the floor, basically. That's what worship is, okay? When it comes to the king, it's respect. But the thing about worship is, any angel, if you bend and you bow to an angel, he'll lift you up and put you on your feet, because he will not take worship, because only that belongs to God. You know what I'm saying? So I'm realizing there's the posture, but also I guess it could be also to move, or act. Could be a form of posturing and submission in a way, or like, I realize it's like actually playing. The musician is actually worshiping the audience, because if there's no audience, what good is your song? You know you know what I'm saying? So God's your audience, basically, and He wants you to make music in your heart, like love songs to Him. Like, I was listening. What got me going on this is this Johnny Cash song. And it was like this love song. It was like the perfect freaking love song. And it was like, I love you most because you're you. And it was like, it was just an awesome freaking song. And a lot of the Psalms are love songs to God. And it's supposed to be sung and put to music and instrument. And until you've actually experienced it, you haven't experienced things in their entirety. So, in a way, it's another form of worship, because God's your audience. So you're playing, you're prostrating yourself, you're freaking jamming. You know what I'm saying? For God, basically. And I see that now. And it even says, like in Revelations, they'll sing a new song. So, I mean, there's something to this whole song and Psalms. And I was reading Isaiah not too long ago, and I noticed, I listened to some of the like chapters. It sounded like it was a psalm. It didn't. I mean, it was still scripture, but I could see how he modeled the pattern off a psalm, and it's like, if God inspired him to do it, it's almost as if there's a secret, hidden rhyme, harmony inside of the scripture itself. And I think this is the even deeper than Bible code. The Bible is also infused with music lyrics. And I mean, strangely enough, and look, you don't need to alter the word at all. Just spit the word as it's written in the Bible. But I don't know, you might need musicians to come up with melodies and chords to go to the harmonics of the words. And if you're in a different tongue, it would also change the frickin'. It changed the frickin' the timing of it, because like different words with different meanings have different sizes, and then some might not rhyme. So it would change the whole song. But like, look, I'm starting to see this component to it, because I've seen this dude, and he a cappella sung. Basically, it was just like, it was a part of Matthew where when Jesus gets crucified and then he comes back. This dude was singing it a cappella, white dude too, country dude, and no, I mean, I listened to him singing this a bunch of times, and I didn't even recognize that it was Matthew, like verbatim. I thought they wrote the song or something, but it was. So there's another example of a psalm being trapped in Scripture. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that there's a few of them in Isaiah. Like, it literally, you could rip that chapter out and make a freaking song out of it, because it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. Starting to notice this now. So that's another form of, see, because when you're playing music and it's a love song to God, right? You're already, in a way, you're prostrated in obedience to God. You know what I'm saying? And you're praising Him at the same time. So after you do your worship, or you say your praises, you know what I'm saying? Kind words, good words, appreciative words, words of truth, words of remembrance. You know what I'm saying? Then you jam out, freaking, and really drum it home, basically. You know, I seen it in that Johnny Cash song, in a way. The fact that if you could apply what he put in the song to your relationship with God, I think you would do all right. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna, you know, if you love someone that much, you're gonna put in the effort for that. You know what I'm saying? But it was nice to see that for a second, you know, because normally I'm not a love songy type of dude, and that just kind of popped up on me, and I was impressed at the harmony and the rhyme and the freaking simplicity of it, but it was just really potent. It really fucking was like, and I see these also, some of the, if you listen to the psalms sung, they're really like, they're, yeah, they're definitely from the heart. It's about love and all that, and praise and remembrance and like trust. And, you know what I mean? It's pretty supernatural. The power of the music, and somehow it's just like now they worship the people on the stage, you know, the show, when in all actuality it should be them loving the audience, as opposed to the audience loving the, you know, I guess maybe a mutual exchange, a mutual appreciation isn't bad there. I don't know, maybe I just kind of stretched that one a little bit, but no, in a way it's worship, though. There's definitely worship. There's people prostrating themselves, they're raising their hands, they're lifting their hands. I mean, there's women taking off freaking clothes. I'm talking about like at regular nowadays music. So, I mean, it's definitely a form of worship and praise, but who are they praising and worshiping? It's just they're praising and worshiping like humanistic, you know, like man is, they're worshiping man, you know what I'm saying? And the pride of life, in other words. So, and then they all stand. They stand kind of like as a mutual rebellion kind of thing, in a way. And it sucks to have to see that. Yeah, it is that deep, and it is kind of like that. You know, there's a spiritual, religious aspect to music. All music. It doesn't even matter if you're just joking around. There's something to do with like harmonics, and it says the power of life and death is in the tongue. So there's a lot of power, man, in music, and just in word, and even in writing, even unspoken, because you can read the writing and speak it, and then there's power. So same thing here, man. It's like people are just really unaware that they may be claiming that they're atheists, but they're very religious. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even know it. That's the thing. They're already in a form of worship and praise, but, you know, they ignorantly don't even realize it.